Winter's coming. Can you handle it? Some of us can't. Winter can be a very hard time for a lot of us. I've never had much of a problem with seasonal affective disorder. I will say that with mental illness, I've got schizophrenia, and with that, I found winters became harder for me. I'm Canadian. I grew up in southern Canada, and into my teens, early 20s, winter doesn't. I'd say late teens. Up till then, winter never bothered me. I enjoyed all four seasons. But when I got schizophrenia, winter was one more thing I had to deal with. I didn't like it as much. I won't say I detested it, but yeah. And now that I'm 49, maybe because I'm just getting older, the appeal of going to southern, more warmer climates during the wintertime appeals to me more, maybe just because I'm older, not because of mental illness, but yeah. Nevertheless, if you so I've got this trick. My dad actually got me thinking about it. He said if he can make it through till the middle of February, then he's okay. It's kind of a mindset shift, and I use it too. What happens is at the middle of February, he says, there's only 2 weeks of February left, and by the end of February in southern Canada here, it will be light. It'll be light until about 7 o'clock in the evening, and at late February, early March, and after the first week of March, the time shift happens here, and it's light. It's light till 8 p.m., which is huge. March is an easier month. It's you get a lot of days where the sun is warm. It could be 5 degrees, 9 degrees, maybe even 12 degrees on a fair number of days. You still might get a snowstorm, and but it's March is generally an easier month, and the end is in sight. That's the most important thing. The end is in sight. April's not far around the corner, and that happens middle of February. It's two more weeks of February left. I can do this. I've got this, and so I extend that back another 2 weeks. So I say, well, end of January, start of February. It's not the whole month of February and all of March and April's another whole 2 months away. I think, well, you know what? That turnaround head in my mind is going to happen in 2 weeks. It's gonna happen in 2 weeks, so it's only 2 weeks away. Yes, the end of February is still 4 weeks away, but it's something to look forward to. Something that sort of helps you plan through the winter. It gives you milestones, and you sort of know what to expect instead of this big long blob of this, oh my gosh, it's wintertime. I don't. It's so long. It lasts forever. It's so cold. I don't know how I'm going to do it. If you have milestones, it helps you. And so that short. So I find November here in southern Canada is easier. November has actually gotten a lot better over the years. I mean, right now I think it's like 10 degrees or something, sunny on November 9th, and it's a beautiful day out actually. And December, people are thinking about Christmas. November and December, people, it's the lead up to Christmas. The ski hills here don't open till just the week before Christmas, typically. And that's when winter starts to hit, or like December 21st, first day of winter officially. And so I find November and December easier. Plus, you've got Christmas to look forward to. That's huge. And although I know a lot of people are stressed around Christmas, so anyway, it's overall Christmas is something that people generally like and look forward to spending time with friends and family. It's at least something to think about. And so my winter is just about 4 weeks long. The month of January, 4 weeks. It's Christmas happens, and New Year's Eve. Then you go back to work. You're back into the slog of things through the deep, dark, cold winter. But I just think, well, just 4 weeks to go, until that the start of February when I say, okay, only 2 more weeks left. So you could say 6 weeks until it actually happens from start of January till mid February. But anyway, I kind of think of just winter being just 4 weeks long. That could be a stretch. Some of you I know might be saying, like Matthew, you're not getting it. Winter's just horrible for me. But I know some of you might out there benefit from this. I know I have. It helps me get through winter, and yeah, I hope that's of some help to some of you out there. And Good luck. It's oh, one more tip. One more tip is think of candy makers, for example, or candy makers is the one I think about. So they candy makers think a long time ahead into the future. They right now candy makers will be thinking about, oh, I don't know, Halloween next year or something. They think about a year ahead of time of things to plan for and get ready for. Right now, people aren't thinking about Halloween next year. People are thinking about Christmas time, American Thanksgiving, New Year's Eve, and people aren't even thinking about Valentine's Day, which coincidentally is the middle of February when that mindset shift happens. So candy makers, they think ahead of time and try to. I know this is hard for a lot of us. Try to think about April when it happens, or even March. Some of the nice days in March. April, things come alive. You've got the whole summer ahead of you. It's you made it. You made it through. Try to think about those days in April and May and June, even July and August if you want, and just think about that it's going to happen. You're going to make it through the winter. It's going to. We can do this, and try to think that it's coming. You've got another April till here, October even. I mean, November isn't actually all that bad now these days, especially early November. Late November might be a bit different, a bit cooler, but early November here is actually quite nice. It's a long time that it's going to happen. Try to think like a candy maker and try to visualize more about the time next spring, next summer, and what you'll be doing, where you want to go, instead of thinking about this long, cold, dark winter that sort of occupies your thoughts too much of the time. Anyway, I hope that's of some help, and Merry Christmas.